What's up lads, Josh here and welcome back to another episode of the two-team hybrid. Today's two-team hybrid is going to be Arseletico Madrid, a mixture of Arsenal and of course Atletico Madrid. Now there's going to be quite a few complaints that there's not a certain player in, and I'm going to get this out of the way, the bad news straight away first. And Santi Cazorla will not be in this team, mainly because I wanted to get chemistry purposes and I didn't want two central attacking mids. So, basically I've just decided to go for, you'll see what I mean, but, there's no Santi Cazorla, that's the little spoiler, and there's two, I've kind of gone for a little bit of a change up, because everybody's always, saying, it's not easy, it's not hard to do these teams, you just put one side, you put Arsenal on one side, Atletico Madrid on the other. Now, I could have done that again, but today I've decided to do something a little different, something to make it, a little different, and, some of the players do indeed link. So, if you like these little chemistry links, or you just want, you really don't bother, you're not that fussed about the chemistry links, just leave them in the comments. If you are bothered or you're not bothered. But anyway, 4-4-1 formation. This team costs 52,000 coins. Let's jump into it. The goalkeeper is going to be from Atletico Madrid. It's going to be Courtois. 73 diving, 89 handling, 864 kicking, 82 reflex, 51 speed, and 77 positioning. Now this guy was actually alright for me. I've heard quite a lot of bad news from my mates, and saying that he's probably one of the worst goalkeepers that he's ever used. But honestly, for me, 6 tall, 3-star effort, and 1-star skill moves for 800 coins. For me, he played like an absolute gem. He played really well. Didn't let in that much. And the keepers that save things normally, he would. But he did make a couple of mistakes anyway. Centre backs, the first one is going to be Vermaelen, but he goes on the right side to get that first link straight away. 70 pace, 83 defending, and 85 heading. This defence was just absolutely unstoppable. And to get the green link, to get the orange link with Courtois. 6 foot tall, 3-star for 2-star skill moves, 2.8k for him. 2 goals in 7 games, not too bad at all. Now let me just say, guys, I disconnected on this game 3 times in a row. It was pretty frustrating. It might have even been 4. I think it was 3 games in a row, and that was all on the new Tawny, because that 7.5k reward Tawny, it's actually kicking people out. So I'd avoid playing that for a little while, because there's some pretty bad bugs going on there. It's kicking you out, and I was winning every single game, and in that tournament, I'm still undefeated in that tournament. But I actually did lose. I'm sorry, I did get disconnected while I was winning every game. So a lot of these goals aren't counting for the strikers, etc. So you'll see like a low tally goal count. But I reassure you that a lot of the players will have scored a lot more goals than it actually shows. 75 pace, 78 defending, and 80 heading for Miranda. This guy is just an absolute beast. I love him. I got him on my skill team. 6'1" tall, 3-star for 2-star skill moves, 500 coins for 7 games played. Left back is going to be Andres Santos from Arsenal to get that one other link. 78 pace, 71 shot, 78 passing, 75 dribbling, 73 defending, and 71 heading. Actually quite enjoyed using this guy. I think he would probably be even better than Gibbs, because he's got defensive stats and he's actually got a bit of pace, shooting and passing, and also dribbling. So for how much he costs, 500 coins, 3-star for 3-star skill moves, he is actually pretty good. The right back is going to be another Arsenal player. It's going to be Sagna, I think that's how you pronounce it. I was going to say Sagna then, because I always say Sagna, but Sagna. 79 pace, 57 shot, 77 passing, 76 dribbling, 81 defending, and 77 heading. Some sick stats for Sanya there. 5'9" tall, 3-star foot, 3-star skill moves, 2.3k for him. Scored a goal in 7 games, so that's not too bad for a right back. The centre mid is where it's going to go Atletico Madrid style. The first one is going to be I think it's what's his first name? Sorry, Arda Turan. I was going to say something else then. 74 pace, 72 shooting, 80 passing, 89 dribbling, 49 defending, and 71 heading. This guy is normally a cam, so that's one. If you wondered why he's worth so much, he's converted down. 5'9" tall, 4-star for 4-star skill moves, 6.5k for him. I really enjoyed using him in a friendly. He scored an absolute beast long shot, I really recommend getting this team, guys. For 50,000 coins, it's very cheap. It's probably a lot cheaper now because I built this before people were opening packs. Next centre mid is going to be Gabby to get the 9 chem link with both of these players. 70 pace, 74 shooting, 78 passing, 75 dribbling, 68 defending, and 58 heading. Not the best of defensive stats, but this guy was just a solid CM for me. Even scored 2 goals for 400 coins. That's not too bad at all. 5'10" tall, 3-star foot, 2-star skill moves. Now, this is where it gets really good for me. The hybrid turns into an absolute good hybrid. Left mid is going to be Oxlade-Chamberlain. Now, there is only one left mid for Atletico Madrid, and it's some rando with like I think he had 80 pace or 70 pace, and he plays for Atletico Madrid, and he's Uruguayan, non-shiny. And he's honestly not that good. So what I wanted to do, I wanted to get Ox and Walcott in this team. So, kind of a spoiler for right mid. But, this is what I wanted to, and I decided to go for. 89 pace, 67 shooting, 72 passing, 82 dribbling. Very, very good stats on Ox. 5'11" tall, 4-star foot, 4-star skill moves. 3,000 coins because he's normally a left wing converted down to a left mid. No goals in 7 games, but this guy was just an absolute beast running down the wings and crossing it in for the strikers and the centre forward. Right mid is, of course, going to be the spoiler. That is Walcott. 96 pace, 70 shooting, 71 passing, 80 dribbling, and it just makes this team what it is. It's very, very pacey. The the strike force. 5'9" tall, 3-star foot, 3-star skill moves, 5.5k. Scored a goal in 7 games, not too bad at all. But he's mainly there just for the pace and to run down the wing and cross it in. Centre forward is, of course, going to be Falcao. You cannot miss him out. You can get the team of the year, you could get the inform if you want, but I'm not risking any massive losses on some players recently. So I've just gone for the normal Falcao. 78 pace, 83 shooting, 57 passing, 78 dribbling, and 90 heading. Not too sure why his shooting is so low, honestly. For an 88 rated card, that is so low. It should be 85, 87, something like that. Because if Podolski is, I don't see why Falcao isn't. 5'9" tall, 5-star skill, 5-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves, 22,000 coins. Paid for him. 3 goals in 7 games, but I reassure you guys, this guy has scored a lot more than 3 goals. I'm thinking like 5 or 6 goals, but when I disconnected, they weren't actually counting. Anyway, striker to complete this team is going to be, of course, Podolski, and this is the first time I've used him, guys, and I absolutely bloody love him. He's so good. 87 pace, 87 shooting, 80 passing, dribbling, 68 passing, and 67 heading. This guy is just phenomenal. 2 goals in 7 games. What an absolute joke that is, because he did actually score, I think, around about 8 or 9 goals. He scored a hat-trick in both of them, both of the games that I disconnected in. If you want proof, I can happily give you proof. I might just pop like a little thing on screen now, or I might not. It's up to you if you trust me or not. But I know it happened. 6 foot tall, and I was actually tweeting about it as well at JoshGamer94. Just scroll down my tweets, you'll probably see me raging about how many times I disconnected yesterday. 6 foot tall, 2-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves, 8.8k for him because he's a striker converted down to from a CF to a striker. But yeah, he's scored a lot more goals than that, guys, and that's been the team. He's just got a godly left foot, but his right foot is really bad. So if you are using Podolski, do not use his right foot. Always use his left foot. And apparently, guys, sorry, not apparently. Anyway, guys, that's been the video. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. It's a 52k Arseletico Madrid team. Let me know what 2 teams you would like me to cover next. Apart from that, guys, I want to thank you guys for watching. Thank you for 13.8k subscribers. We hit that today. That is amazing. We could be getting 14k tomorrow. And if we hit 14k tomorrow, or if it looks like we're going to hit 14k tomorrow, I will throw a stream on for you guys Sunday. Sunday afternoon. So make sure you write that down in your calendar if you do that sort of stuff, and come along and have a good time. So apart from that, guys, 300 likes will be awesome, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.